YouTube family, what up, what up, what up? Okay, so today I'm bringing on another real estate investor, another beast in the game. He makes about $100,000 a month wholesaling, and I'm gonna have him share with you guys his stories, and most importantly, is break down like where is he getting his lead, where is he finding his cash buyer? You know, is he like what state is he operating in? All right, so I'm gonna pull back the curtain and get him to share as much as he can. So obviously to help you guys obviously take your wholesaling game to the next level. So make sure that you comment in with any question that you want me to ask him. Also too is we're gonna start right around 12 o'clock. So we got about 6 minutes. So I got to the office early, so I don't want to waste time. I just gonna jump on live while we wait for him to come on. There's a couple things that I want to say. Number one is for those of you who's looking for a badass software, the most powerful software, the one-stop shop where you can literally do your whole entire wholesale or real estate operations from this one software. So I don't care if you fix and flip. I don't care if you buy and hold. I don't care if you wholesale. The most important part about, becoming a successful real estate investor is where do we get the motivated seller leads? That's number one, right? But where do we get the best data, right? Because there's so many company out there that has these lists that you can pull, but which software is the most powerful one? And I'm going to share with you, we've been using this, dude. I've been in the game for 12 years and I've been using so many different software. And the one that we're currently using right now, and I think we've been using them since like January, compared to any other one, this is the best one of all. And let me tell you why. It because of whole technology, it has AI integrated into their software. So which mean imagine if you know 90 days before anyone gets into pre-foreclosure, tax delinquents, or divorce. So what it does is it takes 40 years of data and it actually will be able to predict and let you know who will get into financial trouble. So that way you can target them 90 days before it gets to any other investor. But when I say this software is a one-stop shop, it's because you can also pull comps. You can also find your cash buyer. You can also skip trace. You can also send out direct mail. So whether you want to do postcard, you want to send out letters. Here's the software, okay? So they name it to kingdata.ai. So if you go to kingdata.ai, but if you want to know, so if you want like a more of a tutorial on how to actually use the software as far as in like, hey, how do we pull the list? What list do we pull, Khang? How do we skip trace? How do we get cash buyer? Also too, you can also get access to the MLS with the software as well, okay? So anyways, but it's also known as dealsformenow.com as well, okay? So our guest is here.
Khang, what's up, man?
Dude, what up, what up, what up, player?
How you doing?
Looking sharp over there, man.
I appreciate that. Looking sharp yourself.
Hey, dude, I appreciate you, man. Hey, first off, bro, I want to make sure I pronounce your name correctly because I'm terrible with names. Terrell, correct?
Terrell, yep, Terrell.
Dude, how's your Tuesday going so far, player?
It's been going good. I've just been training this whole morning. Been on the
Hey,
phones,
nice, okay.
doing some teaching acquisitions and stuff. Been pretty
Nice.
good.
Nice, man. Okay. Hey, Terrell, so obviously, could you share just roughly like a little bit about your background, man, your story? Like what were you doing before real estate?
So I used to play basketball.
Oh,
So I graduated high school in 2017.
okay.
And then jumped right into wholesaling in 2018. And it took me 2 years to do my first deal.
Oh, dang.
So
Okay.
it took me a while to get started, but because I had a lot of information in my brain, it's just the analysis paralysis thing. And
Mm.
then once I finally figured out, oh, it was just easy this whole time, I kind of just took it and ran with it, kind of thing. It
Hey,
wasn't broke, don't fix it, kind of thing.
love it, man. Hey, wait. You mentioned that you graduated from high school in 2017. How old are you now, bro? 26?
So I just turned 26. Yeah.
Dang. Okay. 26 and already a hustler. And Terrell, so how much you guys how much your company roughly making a month now?
Anywhere from 50 to 60, 70K a month. Now we're trying
Okay,
to scale consistently. We're trying to scale 6 figures a month
gotcha.
right
Nice,
now in
man.
these moments. We see them here and there, but it's not consistent as we want them to be.
Got it.
But yeah, it's just trial and error.
Sure. I hear you, man. So are you wholesale? Like, how many states are you operating in?
Mainly one, but we do a lot of JV with other people in other states. So total 6 or 7.
Oh, dang. Okay. And
Yeah.
so what states do you mainly wholesale in then?
Massachusetts, Connecticut,
Massachusetts,
Texas,
Connecticut.
Florida,
Got it.
North
Okay.
Carolina.
Wait, those are the state that you wholesale in, or those are the state that you JV with people?
So both. I only wholesale in the states I've made money in.
Which is
Florida, Massachusetts, Texas, Connecticut, um, and Georgia.
nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So Terrell, you mentioned that it took you 2 years to do your first deal because you have that analysis paralysis, bro, which
Mhm.
a lot of people I think do have that, which mean they
100%.
spend a lot of times reading books, listening to podcasts, watching
Mhm.
YouTube video, going to all the seminars,
Mhm.
all the training, but they still haven't done shit, bro. So
Yeah.
the question, dude, it took you 2 years to get over that hump and actually make it happen. So my question for you is, what was it? Like, what was the turning point that got you to be like, dude, I need to stop studying and start taking action?
Honestly, I got to a point where I was learning things that I already knew. I'm watching videos and I'm like, I know everything already that this
Yeah.
person is saying. You know what I mean? Like, and then it got to the point where I broke through where I started talking to people. I actually got my first deal in the back of an Uber.
Back of an Uber.
I had a We Buy Houses hat on. I paid $10 for, right? And then
Hey,
I'm
okay.
networking with the guy in the driver's seat, and I'm telling him, I'm into real estate. He's like, hey, I know someone that wants to sell a house. And I'm like, instantly, I get excited. I'm like, oh, wait, can we get in contact with them? And then he gave me their number. And then from there, it was a really good deal. The house is worth probably, the ARV on that one was like probably like 240, 250. And I got that for 75.
Damn.
Yeah, I only sold it for 20 something grand more, but I left so much money on the table by not running numbers the right way. But it was a learning experience from there. And I
Sure.
made money too.
Got it. So Terrell, if you would have knew how to run your number, how much would have made on
Oh,
that
man.
first deal?
Oh, man, I'd at least sold that for nothing less than 130,
At least.
135, 140 ish.
At
Yeah.
least. At
The
least.
same house.
Gotcha, man. Okay.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't, for those of you who's not listening, man, when I remember my mentor also tells me too is, dude, Khang, you need to start letting everybody know what you do. Because if people can't do business with you, man, if they don't know what you do, so a lot of you are shy or you're embarrassed to tell people that, hey, I buy houses, right? Dude, you need to let everybody know. And so you found the deal freaking while you're in Uber.
Yep.
Freaking crazy, man. So that Uber, so the hat that cost you $10 end up making you $27,000.
Pretty much.
All
Exactly.
it is, it's just a We Buy Houses hat.
And then kickstarting all this.
Gotcha, man. Okay, so Terrell, after you closed that first deal that you made the $27,000, man, what do you do after that? And for those of you who's watching this, I want you to really listen, because most people, dude, sometimes they got lucky and they close their first deal and they never ever do a deal again,
Yeah.
or they close their first deal and for some reason, man, they just take a break, or I don't know what they're doing, but they don't consistently start to like really rail it up and starting to do like 3 to 4 a year and then starting to do one a month. So my question to you is, how did you went from that first deal of 27,000 to now doing 50 to 60, $70,000 a month, man?
So I started outsourcing, finding other people who wanted to make money, and then getting them together into rooms where we all sat down and put a plan together. And then once I'm showing them, hey, this works, we started getting results, and then I locked up another deal within a week. So they seen the results immediately, and then they were all in after that.
Okay, so wait, explain that again. So once you close your first deal, you gather a bunch of people together.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look
Like
what I just did. You guys want to make some money too? Let's work together, kind of thing. And
wait,
then I taught them acquisitions, and then while I'm teaching, while I'm training, and we ended up picking up a lead in the training, and then I ended up closing that deal, and then probably made $15,000 right then and there on that one.
okay,
And they were all in on that one. And then they
Damn.
started doing deals, and then bringing more people on board, and I scaled up that way.
Okay, so Terrell, when you're saying that you bring in a bunch of people, is this your friends, your family? Like, how do you get these people to
Uh,
be
more people
involved?
who, more people I think that have a like-minded mentality,
Yeah,
um, and I know want to make more than a quick 10K, quick 5K kind of thing.
yeah.
So just finding people with the right mindset, and
I know, but the question everybody would want to know is like, where do you find these people?
oh, like pretty much just friends, people I went to school with,
Yeah, yeah.
their friends, social media, things like that.
So how many people did you gather together? Which one?
Total right now in my company I have 20. We have 22 people,
Okay, so
22
okay,
acquisitions.
hold on a second, bro. So your first group of people, how many people did you brought
Oh,
together?
it was probably like 5 or 6.
Okay, so five of you, and so you kind of teach them how to do. You said acquisition, which is calling people and locking you up on the contract.
Yep,
Okay,
exactly that.
so you taught them how to do that, and then whoever did it, you end up closing a deal on it for 15K.
Yep.
So how do you pay them?
Oh, so no, I'm sorry. On that deal, I actually did that one myself. So I'm in the cold call room where they're watching, listening, taking notes, and I'm on the phones calling sellers. And I ended up finding one in that training, and then I ended up closing it. And then they seen it. Oh, they were sold
Ah,
on that.
now
So I
this
ended up after I
is
closed my first one, I had another one like a week later. So I got very lucky when I first started out because I had a pipeline when I first started.
okay. And so Terrell, so when you first started, man, where do you get these lists?
I was buying them from Quality Skips,
Okay, got it. So you were getting a list of what?
absentee owners
Okay, so basically you're just targeting everybody that absentee owner.
when I
How
first
big
started.
how big was your list at that
At
time?
the time, maybe around 10K.
Okay, so you got a list of 10,000 absentee owner in in what state?
Massachusetts.
Okay, and then you took that list, you skip trace, and then you just start pounding the phone yourself.
Yeah, hand
Now
dialing, hand dialing though. This
you were hand dialing
before I
numbers.
knew about this before I knew what I knew now. I was hand
Okay,
dialing. We were hand dialing for sure.
damn. Okay, so you didn't have a dialer, you didn't have anything. You took okay,
Mm,
so you took the $27,000 that you closed on your first deal, and how much of that did you invest into like pulling the list, skip tracing the list?
Maybe like total like 5,000.
Okay, so out of the 27K, you took 5,000 to invest in a list of 10,000, skip trace it, and then
Oh
you were
no, 5,000 back into the business, just in
right,
general.
right.
Yeah,
Okay, so 5,000 back into the business.
I
You got
probably paid around a couple hundred for the leads.
okay, so you got a list of 10,000 absentee owner. You skip traced it, and then you were literally calling. You were just punching
And
one number at a time on your cell phone.
yeah,
So out of the list of that 10,000, how many people did you roughly went through until
jeez,
you land that?
jeez.
Yep,
I can only imagine. Yeah, there's so much disconnected phone numbers and
right.
wrong numbers, and it was a lot. It was a lot. But I had other people making the calls with us, so it was a little easier. But
Sure, sure, I understand. But the thing is, Terrell, I want people to understand because majority of the time when I ask people, be like, hey, so how many calls have you made? They're like, well, I've done like 100. Or hey, I've done like 200 calls. I only talked to like 2 people, and they're like, hey, and they get discouraged already.
yeah,
I want to know from you is how many. So out of the list of 10,000, how many numbers did you go through, just roughly, bro, until you got that second deal?
geez, please, at least probably like 4 to 500.
4 to 500
At least
until you got another
I got
yes.
something to stick. Yeah.
Got it. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Oh shoot. Okay, got it, dude. So now, off off of that 10,000, did you get any deal from that 10,000 or no?
Did I get any deal from the 10K
No,
lead?
no, no. Like from the list of 10,000 absentee owner, you got a deal. did you get any more deal off of that, or did you now pull a new list?
Oh, I was getting more deals off that same list. Yeah.
Yep.
So
And
you
that's
picked up maybe like 3 or 4 more off that same list, and then I started getting new lists.
okay.
And then it's just been same thing, rinse and repeat.
Got it, man. So Terrell, what is your operation looks like right now?
Ooh. It's very unique. I have a unique business model. So I have a local team that I work with, and they pound phones all day long. And then I have a virtual team that works people in the country, and then I have out of the state, out of country VA team as well, and
Okay.
then partnerships with other wholesalers as well.
Okay, hold on a second. Okay, so you hire your own VAs, and where the base out of?
Africa,
Okay. Damn. Okay, so they're based out of Africa, and how much do you pay your VA
$1,000 per VA.
a month?
My overhead with those VA is probably close to 4,000.
So okay, so you pay them $1,000 a month
Hmm?
per VA, 8 hours a day.
They do 8 to 6.
Okay, so 6 to 8 hours a day. And what is their job?
Just talk to sellers, bring in appointments.
So they're the lead manager.
Yeah, it's cold call specialist pretty much. Yeah.
Right. So basically their job is just to filter and qualify the seller's lead.
So set appointments.
And then they will set the appointment for your, I call them the purchase manager, or you guys call them the acquisition.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so your acquisition is in-house, in-state.
Yep, exactly.
And how many of those do you have?
3.
Okay. And you train them up on how to close.
Absolutely.
And Terrell, do you guys so you guys lock everything up virtually, or do you guys go out and meet seller?
We like to go out and meet sellers, but we do virtual too as well. But we prefer to go out and meet the seller.
Right. So you guys would go out there, meet the seller, sign the
Shake
contract.
hands, yeah.
Got it. Okay. And so you got 3 of that. And then do you have any transactional coordinator or disposition?
Yeah, I do. So we have 4 dispo agents, and then we have 2 transaction coordinators, one for land, one for houses.
Okay, hold on a second. So you got 4 dispo. Is that VAs, or is that someone that's in the state?
In state.
Okay.
All
Dispo.
4 of them.
Okay, someone's in states, and then you mentioned you have dispo and then transaction coordinator for land.
Yeah. For land, because we do land as well. We wholesale land and houses.
Okay, so you guys do land and single family.
Any residential.
Right. So okay, man. So you would have someone for land, and then someone dispo land, and then someone dispo residential.
Yep, exactly.
Okay. So now, how do you pay your your purchase manager or your transactional I'm sorry, your disposition?
They get a percentage of the total commission.
Like what?
3 to 5%.
Okay.
A little high, but
Right. So for every deal that they move to the finish line, they get 3 to 5% of whatever it is. Got it, man. And then how do you pay your dispo people?
they're 3 to 5%. I thought that's what we were talking about.
Right.
The
Okay.
TCs I pay $500 a month to.
Right. Okay. So hold on, man. Okay. So hold on a second, bro. So you got your lead manager that you pay, that works 6 to 8. So okay. So how much are you paying the VA for in Africa?
$1,000 a month.
Okay.
So $1,000 a month for the VAs, and then everybody else is commission based, and then I do pay hourly as well, but just separate. It's all separate.
Sure.
Yeah. So like I start partnerships in hopes to scale up and to hit the goal regardless. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if I can make 6 figures with UConn, I can make 6 figures with Joe, I can make 6 figures with Tom. I'm bound to make 6 figures a month.
I hear you. I just need to understand. Okay, so now your dispo people, which is okay. So your acquisition. Let's just say your acquisition. Let's just say they lock a property on a contract. That contract now goes to your dispo. How much?
Yeah.
So you pay your purchase manager 3 to 5%. So for every deal that they
No,
lock up,
the acquisition specialist, right? Is that what you're referring to?
yeah,
So
correct.
I pay them so anywhere from 8 to 33 to 40%, or sometimes 50% of the total profit.
So
It all depends.
you pay
It all
between
depends.
20 to 50%.
8 to 50%. It
8
depends on yeah, it depends on the person
to,
and the value and how much they're contributing, things like that.
okay. And then you pay your dispo people 3 to
3 to 5,
5%.
3 to 5%. Yeah, sorry.
Got it. Okay. So now my question to you, bro. So you're doing between 50,000 to let's just say 60,000 a month. How
Yeah.
roughly?
On a slow end, yeah, like on a slow month, yeah.
Okay. So we just picked 60,000, man. So out of that 60,000, Terrell, how much do you say that you would profit?
At least close to 25, 30.
Okay. So you would profit about 25K.
Yeah.
Let's just say 30,000. Okay. How many hours are you working a day on your business?
Um, Anywhere from on a slow end 3 to maybe like 5, 6, 7 hours a day. Just
Okay.
micromanaging, though.
Right.
Training people, just things like that.
So basically training people, overseeing them,
Talking to
and
buyers, networking, um, building partnerships, things like that.
got it. So you do between, depend on the day, but it's 3 to 7 hours per day.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Hey, Terrell, are you in any kind of a mastermind?
No, not yet.
You should come and join the family, bro.
I got to. It's only right.
Yeah, bro. It's dude.
It's only right.
Bro. It's a great group of people. I mean, because for you now, it's like for you now, you're just overseeing the company, and for the company to grow is for you is basically just networking.
That's
So
it.
you just need to go, and I'm sure that. So you're not going to any mastermind right now,
No, no, no. It's all created out the mud.
bro. Dude, I mean Terrell, I mean that's gonna take you, dude. Going to that mastermind, bro, it's gonna take you from 50 or 60, 70K to that 6 figure, like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
so Terrell, I mean, knowing what you know now, if you was to start all over again, and let's just say okay, dude, when you started, Terrell, how much money did you have?
I had a nice little savings, but I wasn't using my money to get started. I had probably close to 50K saved, maybe.
Oh, damn,
Yeah.
dude. Okay, so now let me ask you this, dude. Let's just say someone that got $5,000. Let's just say that I got 5 Gs, man. And knowing what you know today, what are some actionable steps that you would take, or that you would tell me to take, man, so I can close my first deal the quickest?
The first thing I would do, honestly, is get Khan's training. And
Hey.
then, and then after that, I'll go get me some leads. Get me some leads and hit the phones hard.
Okay, got it.
Phones hard. And then from there, start networking with buyers.
Got it. So Terrell, so you're saying that you would take some of that money and invest into a coaching or a course?
It's absolutely. Because I
Absolutely.
learned, I've lost so much money on mistakes
Mm,
by not knowing, by not having that person that can guide me and help me.
yeah, dude, same here. So Terrell, how much money do you think that you have lost or not?
At least 6 figures plus.
Damn,
At least, yeah, by not, yeah.
damn. Okay, so Terrell, if you don't want to lose any more money, when we get off this, bro, if you want me to make an introductions for you to come, like,
Let's do it.
I get nothing from the family, bro. But the family mastermind, bro, we meet like twice a year. It costs like 18K. But bro, it is, dude, it is a freaking monster in there. Like some of the biggest player in the game. It's basically social media with
In real
real
life.
estate, right?
Yeah, in real
Social
life,
media
yeah.
with real estate together, bro. It is crazy. You got people in there that are doing like $1 million or $2 or $3, $5 million a month, bro. Like next level gangster in there.
You're gonna
So
get there.
yeah. Okay, man. So Terrell, next question that I got for you, man, is that what has been the best decision that you have made, bro, that have took your business to like the next level?
Honestly, me having the approach where I want to help people and help sellers, and I'm not a selfish person. I think so. Me being selfish is probably like one of the key things that got me where I'm at.
Love it, man.
Yeah, me wanting to help
Now,
other people.
right. So now, Terrell, if someone is in that position where they are basically procrastinating, they overthink, they overanalyze everything. They once again they watch a bunch of video, listen to all the podcasts, and read the books, but they're still too afraid to pull the trigger because they might afraid that they make the wrong move. What do you have to say?
Listen, failure is the only way you're gonna learn.
So failing forward.
It's the only way you're gonna learn. Make the mistakes so you don't make them again.
Love it, man. Terrell, is there anything that you want to say to the audience, dude? Any last words you want to say, bro?
Let's get this money.
Let's go,
Come
baby.
on, Khang.
Hey,
Let's get this money.
let's go, baby. Hey, first off, dude, I want to say thank you so much, man, for taking time to jump on to do this with me, man. Really appreciate it. Giving back to the people.
Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. Also, too, is once again, dude, DM me on Instagram. I love to make the connection between you and Matt Andrew, which is the guy that runs the Family Mastermind, bro. And let's get you in there. I'll see you in March, and let's do some video together. I would love
Let's
to
do
meet
it.
you in person, bro.
For sure. For sure.
All right, Terrell. Have a good one, bro. All right, guys. I mean, dude, Terrell just, it's like when people are not used to be in front of the camera, their answer is just very cut dry. It's like short, straight to the point. But I hope you guys enjoy that. I mean, I truly hope that little short interview there really helps you guys out, man. Because I know some of you're kind of in that verge. My whole thing about being afraid to make mistake. So first off, I want to say for those of you who procrastinate, listen, you already know what to do. Right? So just go effing do it. And then learn from your mistake. Because you will make mistake regardless. One, you're not gonna have everything figured out. Like Terrell already told you what he was gonna do already. Right? You go, you get the list. I'll tell you right now, you don't even have to join, like you don't even have to pay for mentorship. Okay? I'll tell you right now. If you're ready to make the investment, you're like, Khang, dude, I'm ready to fire it up. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'll tell you exactly what you need to do right now in less than 5 minutes. The question is, are you going to take action? A lot of you're afraid to make the wrong move, but the worst move to make is not to make a move. Do you hear what I'm saying? You're afraid to make the wrong move, and so you end up not making a move, but that is the worst move to make. It's not make a move. Because if I make a move, and let's just say if you're driving and you make a right turn, you're trying to get to a certain destination and you're trying to do it alone, no GPS, which is no mentor, no GPS, right? And you make a right turn, and then you'll be like, oh shit, it's the wrong turn. At least you'll be like, okay, well, next time instead of going right, I need to turn left. So you do a loop around whatever you need to do. But the guy or the gal that stand there and be like, I don't want to make a turn. I like, they haven't even started. But they're already afraid of making all this wrong thing, man. The worst thing that can happen to you in wholesaling is you put a prop in a contract and then lose your earnest money deposit. And your earnest money deposit is, dude, it can be it's like $10. You can lock a prop in a contract and control that property for just $10. Now, here's my next question to you. So in my contract nowadays, since I got the money, in every single one of my contract, I automatically put $250. Now, let me ask all of you this question. Would you risk $250 to make $25,000? Answer me that question. Would you? I would do it all day long. So the worst case is you lose your earnest money deposit. Here's step number one. Step number one is just like Terrell said, dude. He's going to go and he's going to pull a list. Go to kingdata.ai. Dude, I'll even bring my VA on to show you. Okay? Dude, I'm going to make it so easy. Like, I'm going to make it so easy for you. Okay? I'm going to bring my VA on. And Terrell said he's going to pull a list of absentee owner, correct? check this out. I will show you, dude. I'll walk you guys through this. Okay, listen up. Open up your laptop. Okay, sign up for kingdata.ai. Just get the basic plan. The basic plan is $149 a month. If you pay for the whole entire year, you save $50 a month. So you save around $600 if you pay for the whole entire year. But that's investment. So if you're willing to invest, man, let's just say $1,000. I'll show you how to turn that into $25,000 in the next, let's just say 60 days. Who's ready? Let me bring my VA on. Dude, I'm taking this next level here. Hold on a second. So let me invite my VA. Okay, she's going to jump on. Angeline. Here she is. Hopefully, okay. Angeline. Okay. Well, hold on a second. Let me call her too. She get a link and she won't know. I'm running out of time, but we can do this real fast.
Hi, Khang.
Angeline, happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Angeline, I just sent you the link. Can you hop onto YouTube?
Okay, sure.
And then, and then can you also open up kingdata.ai, the software as well?
Okay.
Okay, I'll see you on YouTube. Okay, so let me show you guys this. Okay, so open up your laptop. All right. So a lot of you guys are afraid to make the move. I'm telling you some move to make right now. So just make the move. And when you get to, dude, listen, faith is taking that first step, all right, without seeing the whole staircase. And let me tell you something. It doesn't matter where you're at in your life, even me, even guys that are doing a couple $1 million a month and they trying to get to the next level, majority of them don't have everything figured out. They are still like you and I. They're still figuring out their next move to make. But guess what? Every single one of them willing to make that move. They're willing to take that risk, not knowing what the next step will be, but they're willing to take it, dude. And that's how they get to where they are. And that's why people say, hey, you either learn from your mistake or you learn from someone else's mistake. But the person that goes ahead of you is always the one who is leading the path, right? It's the one who already made the mistake. And they're the one who carved the path. So you just have to do it.
Hello?
Okay, Angeline, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect, Angeline. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to pull up that software, and we're going to show them how to pull, once again, absentee owner.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Because I think that's the list that Terrell was talking about, right, you guys? Can you confirm? It was absentee owner. He got a list of 10,000 absentee owner. I'm going to show you how much it's going to cost you just to pull the exact same list. We're basically taking his information and we're just going to duplicate it.
Okay.
So comment in what city, what state you're in, and we're going to pull a list. We're going to pull a list of absentee owner for you. Hold on a second. So you got it, Angeline?
Yep.
Okay, hold on a second. City and states. Comment in city and states. If I don't see anything, then Angeline, we are going to go ahead and pick a, let's go ahead, Warren, Michigan. Right there, Angeline.
Michigan. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. So all you need to do, Khang, is just go to lead pipes tab here.
Yep.
Okay. And just click the property leads.
Okay. You guys can all see this, right? Okay.
Right. And then just type in the city, which is Warren,
Michigan.
I'll just see it here. Here you go.
So for those of you can go with the basic plan. The basic plan have absentee owner. Okay.
Okay, so we have 49,000. So we'll choose
Hold on, Angeline. We just want absentee owner.
Absentee owners. Okay.
Okay, let's see how big the list is.
All right. We have 9,800 leads.
Perfect. 9,800. I mean, really like close enough. Okay, so Angeline, now we're going to take you guys. This is why I'm saying this software is truly a one-stop shop. When I first started, I have to get a bunch of software. I literally pay almost $1,000 a month for all these different software that I have to use to do what this do, which is one. So now we're going to take that list of 9,800 people. Now, Angeline, let's go ahead and skip trace and see how much that's going to cost us.
Okay, but before that, Kong, we need to narrow down the list. So
Mm,
if you're just looking for just a single family home and multifamily, we need to remove other um, properties there on that list. So we were going to remove the others, the apartment and the condos and the townhomes.
okay.
Okay. And then after that, we need to also get the score for the wholesale
Okay.
just to
So
get
so
a
hold on a second. So for those of you who don't understand what Angeline is doing, is that she's narrowing down the list. Terrell, what he did is he just pulled the list. Like he probably didn't even do any of this. He literally just pulled a list of absentee owner in his whole entire city or county. But what Angeline is doing here is she's going to narrow down the list with all the filter, so that way we're super narrow. That way we're targeting like extreme motivated seller. So she took
right.
away the condo, took away townhome, and then you took away what else?
The others like the vacant lot or vacant
And you
land.
do it over here, right, Angeline? Can you show them?
Right.
Just move it
So
right over there.
right. So we only have here right now the single family and the multifamily. And then the wholesale score will just put 400
Okay,
to
so
max.
okay, so for those of you who don't understand the wholesale score, this is where AI comes in. So which means the higher the score, so it goes from 1 to 1,000. 1,000 mean like, dude, this seller is just ready to give you the property, okay? But when you the higher the score is, the smaller the list gets. Okay. So the lower the score, which mean, the bigger the list, right? The lower the score, the less motivated they are. So typically we like to stay within what, right around 500, Angeline?
400 or
400. Okay.
yeah,
So how much do we have for 400? How big of a list?
8,000.
8,000 is still good list. Okay. So out of that 8,000, let's take that list. So now that we really narrow in the list, okay. Now
And
let's go
then skip trace.
click
Okay. So
right there.
all they need to do is just click this one, delete trace, and then click continue. And then click continue again. Just scroll down and accept the terms
Accept
and
the terms
conditions.
and conditions. Mhm.
Okay. And here we go.
How much is gonna how much it come out to, Angeline?
800 for
Eight
8,000 list.
$800 for a list of 8,000 people that you can call right now. Okay. Someone just comment Seattle, Washington. So Angeline,
Seattle.
now let's go ahead
Okay.
and do another one for Seattle, Washington.
Sure.
So for those
Let's
of you who's
go.
watching this, I mean that's exactly what Terrell is doing, and I'm showing you guys exactly how to do the exact same thing that he just said. So you don't have to pay me, you don't have to pay anybody. Just get on, pull that list, and then just pound the phone. And he didn't have a dialer, he didn't have anything. And a lot of you're out there, you're spending so much money on all these softwares and all these gadgets, but the biggest thing you need to do is actually get on the phone and start talking to people. Okay, so now we're in Seattle, Washington. Let's see how big of this list is.
Okay. So we got 58 for absentee owners.
5,800 or just 58 people?
58,000.
Oh,
Here you
okay.
go.
Okay, it's too much. Okay.
Sorry. All right. So let's filter this out. Remove the townhome again.
Same thing. She's doing the same thing.
And then apartment,
Okay.
condos.
Okay.
And then let's go to the wholesale score. Let's try 500. How much
Okay.
list that we can get.
Once again, the higher the wholesale score, the more desperate and motivated they are. So
Right.
watch this. So right now, Angeline types in 500. Okay, how big of a list is that give us?
Okay, so we have 1,919
Okay, so
only.
1,000.
Mm,
Okay, so let's just say 1,000.
okay.
And watch this, Angeline. Let's take that wholesale score up to like wait. Let's bring that wholesale score down to like 300. Watch how the list just
Okay.
change.
All right. So here we go. Searching.
Sarah, we will do your city next.
Okay, so we get 4,600.
Okay, so that's a good list. And what is the wholesale score at?
300.
Okay, so we put in a motivation of 300, which is the wholesale score, and that gives us a list of 4,000 people. So whoever comment Seattle, Washington, okay, now let's take that list, let's skip trace and see how much it's going to cost us.
Okay, just all they need to do is click this little trace, click continue,
Same thing.
continue, and accept the terms and conditions. And here you go, 462 for 4,620 leads.
So 462, let's just say $500 plus you're going to pay for the software. You're basically spending less than $1,000. Like who here would risk spending $1,000 investing into yourself and into your business to potentially make 20 to 25K from one wholesale deal? Who would? Like, dude, like for those of you, if you don't want to go around driving for dollars and spending the time doing all that, you can literally just pull a list. Okay, so next one we're gonna do, Angeline, is we're gonna do for Sarah, Bronx, New York. But
Okay,
this time, Angeline, I want you to pull a list of free and clear. Sarah,
free and clear.
we're gonna pull a list for you, Sarah. It's gonna be free and clear. People who own their property free and clear, Sarah. So when you negotiate with them, you can get them at a steeper discount because they don't owe anything on the property. So it's better for them. It's just way easier to negotiate with people who owns the property free and clear. Because if they own it free and clear, walking away with $200,000 is better than walking away with $20,000 if they have a mortgage, you know?
Okay,
So the free and clear is
Bronx.
also on your basic plan as well. So for those of you who sign up for the software, free and clear is also on the basic. So let me tell you what's on the basic plan. It tells you what list you can pull. So you get absentee owner, you get active listing, which is you get access to the MLS, like MLS. You get the cash buyer, you get the free and clear, you got high equity, low equity, upside down, and tax delinquents activity as well.
Okay, so for the result for Bronx, we have 89,000 under free and clear leads. 89,979.
That's a lot. Let's narrow it
Yeah.
down.
Okay, let's filter this out. Remove the apartments.
So Sarah, honestly,
Other.
Sarah, if you just follow this, Sarah, the next thing I'm gonna have Angeline also pull for you, Sarah, is tax delinquents activities. I think that's also a very great list to pull, but we're gonna narrow it down, Sarah. So don't focus on 89,000. It's too big of a list.
Right. So for that, we get 21,604. And then
Too
we
big.
will going to add the wholesale score for 500.
Yep.
We'll see if.
I'll tell you, Sarah. I'll tell you when the list gets good. Where we're at.
Okay, we got 15,000.
15,000. Okay, let's increase that. Let's go ahead and increase that to 600 for the wholesale score.
Okay.
Let's see how big. It's still too big, Sarah, I think. So, Sarah, for the basic plan, Sarah, you get 25,000 free lead a month.
Okay.
25,000 free lead a month.
All right. So for 600 score, we only have 121.
121?
Yep.
How can that? Okay, so, okay, put in 550 then. That's so weird. How can it go from like 500 to like 600 with like that's a big difference. As you guys can see that it uses AI to really tells you.
All right. We only have 566.
Okay, so let's go back to 500. What do we got?
15,000.
Okay, so Sarah, if you go through, Sarah, if you pull that exact same list, and this is free and clear, right? So we got 15,000. Okay, Sarah. And then now, so you get 25,000 free lead a month, Sarah. So which leave us to, we still got 10,000. Okay. So Sarah, that's one list, which is free and clear that you can target. Let's go ahead and skip trace that and see how much it's going to cost us.
Okay. All the need to do.
And then the next one, Sarah, that we're gonna pull tax delinquent
Okay, so
or absentee owner. How much?
all right, Kong. So all she needs to pay is only 1,592.15 and 50 cents.
You heard that, Sarah? So right around 1,500 or so. You can skip trades the whole entire list of 15,000. You still got 10,000 free lead that you can use. Angeline, let's go back and let's go ahead and pull and show Sarah how many people in for tax delinquents.
Okay, let me go. So tax delinquent.
Yep.
Where's that? Okay, we get 4,744.
Perfect. I think 4,000 is good. I don't think that we need to really narrow it down anymore. So there you go, Sarah. You got 15,000 free and clear. You got 4,000 of tax delinquents. Same thing. If you skip trace to 4,000, you probably end up spending another. Let's not guess, Angeline. Let's see how much Sarah is going to spend.
Okay.
For that 4,000.
Okay. Click continue. Accept.
Yep.
It's 474 and 40 cents.
So Sarah, roughly you're gonna spend right around $2,000, Sarah, and you get like within those combined lists, you almost got about 20,000 people that are motivated that you can target. Same thing, Sarah. You got their number, just go on the phone and start dialing. And then if I were you, Sarah, I would make a commitment to just put out X amount of time a day. So I don't know if I don't know if you got a job that you have to go to work at. But if you do, and you can only do this part-time, I literally would just put, at least 3 hours or so a day, and then just go on, take that list and just pound the phone and just call and make offer. Sarah, I'll also take one step forward. I'll go even one step further for all of you, not just Sarah, but anyone in the next 24 hours. If you want the contract, you can text it to me. Okay. Text me to this phone number, 1-206-208-0676. Angeline, I'm going to let you go. Thanks, Angeline.
All right, Khang. Thank you.
Bye, Angeline. So text me to this phone number, 1-206-208-0676. Sarah, I and everyone in the next 24 hours, I will send you guys I will send you guys the contract that I use completely for free. Like, I want to remove all the excuses of, Khang, I don't have this. I don't know what to do. You already know what to do. Just freaking take action and do it. Some of you be like, well, Khang, when I get on the phone with the seller, I don't know what to say. Okay, well, here is the next thing. For those of you be like, well, Khang, I don't know what to say. Dude, so now that you got the contract, right? I will send you a copy of my contract that I've been using. Like my students, they came from in every state. None of them have any problem using the contract. And my contract has all the contingent that I put in there to be able to back out if I needed to. So let's just say if my number's wrong or whatever it is, I can call the seller back and cancel the contract and back out. Okay, that's number one. But once again, I'm not giving you any legal advice. Please, once you get the contract, do your research, have someone look it over, have the attorney review it, whatever it is. Okay, I just know that I've been using it for the past 12 years. I haven't had any issue. Some of my students have never had any issue with it. Okay, so once again, text me to 1-206-208-0676. And then just text me, hey, Khang, I would like to get the contract. I'll send it to you in the next 24 hours. I'll respond to every single one of you. Okay, now, for a lot of you be like, well, Khang, when I get on the phone, I don't know what to say to the seller. Like, I don't know how to, like, I don't even know what to say. Check this out. Okay, so I'm going to give you two options. Option number one is you can go through my YouTube, just type in cold calling role play King Kong. There should be a bunch of video that I have done cold call role play that you can start taking notes and come up with your own script. That's the free way. For those of you be like, hey, Khang, well, what's the pay way? Here's the pay way. So I use this exact script, man, to train all of my VA up. They're all from the Philippines. Unlike Terrell, they're not from Africa. They're all from the Philippines. Angeline been working with me for the last past 6-7 years. She's a stone cold. She's a beast. All right. She now training all of my other VA up. So for those of you who wants to just have a VA cold call for you to filter and qualify the lead, and you don't know how to train them because you don't know what to say, well, just dude, just give them my script and just have them go through. There's 2 parts to the script. Part 1 is basically it's an outbound call. So they're calling the seller, they're filtering and qualify the lead, or whether the seller's calling in and they just need to filter and qualify the lead and they set the appointment for you. So part 2 is I'll teach you how to actually get on the phone, negotiate, and lock it up in a contract. So for those of you who wants it handed to you, here's where you're going to go, man. All you need to do is you want to grab the script. Just go to WTMFam.com. It is going to cost you some money. But once again, I already gave you the free way. If you decided to go the pay way, that's the options. And all you need to do is go there. Okay, so that's the website's going to pop up. And then you're going to click on that 3-dotted line. And then you're going to click on online course. And then click on the amazing seller script. Dude, it is the best investment. For those of you who be like, dude, Khang, I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to negotiate. Dude, it will turn you from a 0 into a stone cold closer. That's all I got to say. Okay. The real deal said, this is John Doe. Wrong number. Can I ask who's calling? Yeah. So basically, you're asking me if they're saying, hey, you're saying, hey, this is John Doe, wrong number. Can I ask who's calling? Yeah, dude, just say, hey, this is let's just say you say, hey, this is John. Hey, yeah, this is John. I work with a group of investor, and we're looking to buy 1 or 2 more property in the next, in your area for cash. Just curious, do you have any interest in selling your property or receiving a free, no risk, no obligation cash offer? Some of you wouldn't even know what to say, right? Because you have never done it, or you haven't talked to enough sellers. So for a lot of you're stuck. You'll be like, oh, okay, bye. Dude, when you get someone on the phone already, why not? Why not ask them? Even if it's the wrong number, it's okay. See all of these, dude, I'm covering all of these in the script. It doesn't matter what objection the seller has. I'm going to cover it all. Okay. And then he has another one. I used to ask, is the owner 123 Main Streets, but they put people on guard, wondering why you're concerned about the property. Yeah, I mean, listen, when I call a seller, straight up cold calling, I don't need to know their name. I don't need to know their address. I typically will start the call like this, dude. This will be my pitch. Hey, this is Khang. I work with a group of investor. I work with group of investors, and hey, we're looking to buy 1 or 2 more property in your area for cash. I just curious, like, do you had an interest of selling your property, or just maybe possibly just receive a free, no risk, no obligation cash offer from us? Bam. If they say no, you'll be like, okay, not a problem. What I understand is that you're not ready to, to sell your property at this time. But if anything comes up in the future where you would consider selling, please give us a call back. Okay. Now, before I let you go, do you know anybody that might be interested in selling for cash? Because if you refer us anybody, we actually give you $1,000. Bam. You see that, dude? When you get someone on the phone, dude, don't let them go until you say at least those 2 things. They don't want the offer now. Great, no problem. If anything comes up in the future where you would consider selling, give us a call. We can make you a free, no risk, no obligation cash offer, John, in 24 hours or less. Sometimes we'll even make you an offer right there on the phone call. Okay, so now that you plant the seed in their mind. Victor said, do you have an SMS? Dude, Victor, it doesn't matter. Victor, it doesn't matter if you do SMS, if you cold call. It's the exact same thing, bro. It just basically just text them, hey, my name is Khang. I'm interested in making you a cash offer on your property. Are you interested in selling? That's it, dude. Like, all of that's on the script, dude. You can use this. There's no separate script for everything. A lot of you be like, well, Khang, do you have a separate script for if we talk to pre-foreclosure, we talk to divorce, we're talking to, dude, now you're overwhelming. That person, you're a person who overanalyze shit. You like to overthink, overanalyze. No, dude, it's My script, bro, is a one script. It's one gloves that fits all hand. Like even OJ can't get away with it. like it's a glove that fits in all hand, dude. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the seller situation is. Number one is I never call them and say this. Yeah, it seems like you're in pre-foreclosure, and that's why I'm calling you because I can help you. Come on, man. Shit, bro. Nobody wants to be targeted. Like if you know that you're in collection, would you want a phone call from a collector? Hell to the no. So why would you do that then? So typically I just make it very general. Like I don't know you're in pre-foreclosure, even though I know. I don't know if you're in probate. I don't know if you have a family member who passed away. I don't know that. So that way they don't feel like you're targeting them. Make sense? So I just like, hey, my name's Khang, work with a group investor. Just like to make you a free cash off on your property. Okay, man, I am still new, but we do this deal for real. 7 deals closed this year, all over 10K assignment using knowledge. Khang is the one on the phone, though. Hey, wait, what? Makes no sense. Khang is the one on the phone, though. I have no clue what you're saying. But dude, you say you did 7 deals already, 10K assignment on each deal. That's 70 G's, baby. So for those of you can wholesale part-time or you can do it full-time. If you don't have 2-3 hours, you can do this. Imagine this. Dude, I tell my student this all the time. It's nice to have the big, massive goal where you like, eventually you're going to make $20,000 or $25,000 a month. If you can make $20,000 a month, that's $240,000 a year. Running your own operation, work from anywhere you want, whenever you want. You control your own schedule. If you make 25K on one deal, that's $300,000 a year. But I tell my student that is the goal for a lot of you. But what if? I'm just saying, what if you just do one deal every 3 months? Who here would be like, Khang, this would be a life-changing if I can do just one deal every 3 months and make 25K. 3 months and just doing this part-time, 2 to 3 hours a day. That's all I'm asking from you. Put out 2 to 3 hours a day, do this part-time, and every 3 months, all you need to do is focus on closing one deal and makes you 25K. Dude, that is an extra $100,000 that you just bring in to the bottom line. So if you make 100K, your income now is 200,000. You can make an extra $100,000 just wholesaling part-time. And dude, one deal every 3 months is really not that hard if you commit and actually put in the work. If you just pull that list, dude, pay on the phone for the next 3 months, I can almost guarantee that you can get a deal done. There's just no way that you can't. Kevin said, where do we find investors? Kevin, dude, you must have just hopped on. I'm going to bring Angeline on one more time. And then we're wrapping this up and I'll be done. Dude, based from the same software, literally, bro, you can pull cash buyer from anywhere. You can pull investor from anywhere. Check this out. Comment in what city, what state you're in. I'll have Angeline pull you a list of cash buyer right now. Let me bring her on again. Hey, Angeline, can you jump on again? I need you to jump on and pull a list of cash buyer. Okay. Comment in. Let me know what city, what states you want me to pull a list of cash buyer. Because some of you be like, hey, Khang, I have a deal, but I don't know where to find my buyer. I don't know where to find the investor. Okay, we got Orlando, Florida. So let me bring Angeline on. Hold on a second. Let me call her here. Okay, she got the message. San Diego, we got Florida, Pittsburgh, Florida. Okay, let's do Florida. Let's do Florida. Okay, let's do Florida. Okay. Watch this. I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to pull a list of cash buyer. If you have a deal and a contract, you should have no problem finding a buyer using this software. Like I said, this software is truly a one-stop shop. You want to send out direct mail, you can do it from here. You want to skip trace, you can do it from here. You want to find your cash buyer, you can do it from here. You want to find a motivated seller leads, it's right here. It's all in one software, so you don't have to mess around with a bunch of different ones. Okay, so she's going to jump on. Zach said, how do you get it under contract? Do you have a third party helping you? No, dude. All right, Angeline.
Hi, Khang.
Okay, let's pull up the software again, and we are going to pull a list of cash buyer. Let's go with Columbus, Ohio. I changed my
Columbus,
mind.
Ohio.
Okay, so Angeline, can you tell them exactly what you do?
Oh, okay. Yeah, all they need to do is just again go to the lead pipes and then property leads and then just type in the address. I mean the city that is Columbus,
Ohio.
Ohio.
Yep, let's see how big the list is.
Okay. And cash buyers.
Yep, you just check cash buyer. Okay.
Right. And we'll wait for the result. How many cash buyers in that area?
Got to be too much because it's taking a long time. So it must be a lot.
Yeah, it should be. Okay.
Sometimes too much where you have to literally narrow it down to the zip code. Because sometimes it's too big of a list.
Yeah,
How big?
you're right. 78,691.
Wait, how much? 7,000?
Sev- 78.
70,
78,000, not 609. Yep,
78,000.
right.
Okay, that's too big. So drop me the zip code for that. Could we zoom in and just drop off the zip code?
Okay.
So we can just get a zip code. It's too big. Okay.
So what zip code?
I don't know. Columbus, Ohio. Let's anybody okay, drop me a zip code. Okay, while we're waiting for that, Angeline, let's do Cumberland, Maryland. Wait, hold on. Okay, Zach just put in the zip code 43068.
43068. Okay.
Okay, that's
43068.
was it Zach that I was dealing with? No,
Okay.
I was dealing with somebody else.
Let's just okay. Let's wait. Here we go. We have 3,576 cash buyers in that area.
Zach, just that zip code, dude. You got 3,000 active cash buyer that's ready to close on your wholesale deal, baby. Okay, we got another one here. 43119.
43119. Okay.
Look.
Go.
So same thing. What you do is you get the list, you skip trace the list, and then you call these cash buyer up.
All right. So for that zip, we have 2,085 cash buyers.
You got 2,085 cash buyers that's ready to rock and roll. Comment
Right.
your city, your state, and then we'll pull one more. Almo TV, all you need to do, the software we're looking at right now is called kingdata.ai, which is also known as, they're changing the name now to kingdata.ai. It used to be dealsformenow.com, but it's the same thing, okay? I need a zip code because the whole entire city is just too much. There's 91911.
sorry. So just type in again 91911.
Yep.
Okay. Here you go.
And all you need to do is check cash buy and bam, boom. It's really at your guys' fingertip, man.
Okay.
How big
So we got 2,700.
There you go. 2,000. Victor, you got 2,700 cash buyer that's ready to rock and roll. Where's your wholesale deal? All right, Angeline. Thank you so much, Angeline.
All right, Khang.
Bye, Angeline.
Bye.
All right. Well, that's all the time that we have. I appreciate each and every single one of you here. Hopefully that everything that I share with you will help you eliminate all the excuse of, oh, Khang, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to start. The question is, dude, do you have the balls to make the investment? Number two is, dude, right? Do you have the balls to take the action, to pick up the phone, start making those calls, start talking to people? A lot of you spend too much time talking to your friends and family versus strangers. but stranger's the one who got your money. So get your mindset straight. Focus on getting that money, baby. Okay? I already told you what to do. If you need to rewatch the video. All right? Just pay on the phone. And once again, you need to talk to people. The more people you talk to, I promise you, you get better and better each and every single day. The more rep you put in, the stronger you're gonna get. And then one day, a month or 3 or 2 months from now, you're gonna be like a beast. I remember when I first started, my first 6-month talking to people, I was so bad until obviously I paid my mentor. He trained me on how to talk and negotiate with the seller. And bro, I went from a freaking Nova, like didn't even know what I'm talking about, to a freaking stone cold closer. All right. I appreciate each and every single one of you that are here with me. One last thing before we leave, for those of you be like, hey, Khang, I want to, how can I work with you and your team? I want that coaching or that mentorship. It's up to you. Go to coachwithkhang.com. 5 people, 5 months, 5-figure. Who's ready to rock and roll? All right, guys. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I wish you nothing but the best. Good luck to every single one of you. And you already know what time it is, baby. Let's go get this money. I'm out.